In a quiet corner of New York City, in a place called Greenwich Village, there was once a small, cozy neighborhood where artists and dreamers lived side by side. Among them were two young women, Sue and Johnsy. Sue was from Maine, Johnsy from California, but they had met through their love of art and decided to share a little apartment. Life was not easy, but it was full of hope, color, and friendship. Then came a bitter winter. One day, Johnsy fell terribly ill, struck by a severe case of pneumonia. The doctors visited, their faces grim. They told Sue the chances were not good. Johnsy had lost her will to fight. She hardly ate, barely spoke, and lay motionless, staring out of the window. And what did she look at? A vine. A simple ivy vine growing against the brick wall of the building next door. Scene transitions to view of a wall with a vine in fading autumn. The cold wind had stripped away the leaves, one by one. Johnsy watched them fall, and in her mind, she tied her life to that vine. When the last leaf falls, she whispered, "I shall go too." Sue was heartbroken. She tried everything, reading, talking, painting beside her, but Johnsy had made up her mind. She was waiting for that final leaf. Desperate, Sue went downstairs to speak with an old neighbor, Mr. Behrman. Behrman was a gruff old man with a soft heart. He had lived in the building for many years and dreamed of painting a masterpiece. He had never succeeded, but perhaps now, he would. That night, the wind howled. The rain lashed at the windows. It was a terrible storm. Sue closed the curtains to keep Johnsy from seeing the ivy vine. But in the morning, Johnsy insisted on looking. Sue hesitated, then pulled the curtain aside. And there it was. One leaf. Still clinging to the vine. Old and weathered, it held on through the wind and rain. Johnsy stared. Hours passed. But the leaf did not fall. Something changed in her eyes. "If that leaf can hold on," she whispered, "maybe I can too." From that moment, Johnsy began to recover. She asked for soup. She wanted to sit up. Her spirit returned. Days later, Sue sat by her side, holding her hand. There was something she needed to tell her. "The last leaf, it wasn't real," she said quietly. "Mr. Behrman painted it, that night, in the storm. He wanted to give you hope." Johnsy's eyes widened. "He painted it?" Sue nodded. "He caught pneumonia that night. He died 2 days ago. But he did it for you." Slow fade to image of the painted leaf against the wall. That single painted leaf, Behrman's masterpiece, was more than just art, it was love. It was sacrifice. And it was hope, in its purest form. Closing screen. The Last Leaf, by O. Henry. Narrator. Softly. Even in our darkest winters, a single act of kindness can change everything.